Welcome back to the deep dive, everyone. We're diving into some seriously exciting cricket action today, the ICC Women's T20 World Cup. We've got a match report here that's got me pumped. Think last over finishes, unexpected heroes, the works.
And this wasn't just any match. This one had major implications for the Group B standings.
Right. We're talking West Indies women facing off against Bangladesh women. Sharjah Cricket Stadium was buzzing with both teams gunning for that top spot. But here's the thing. It's not just about winning this one game, right? There's this whole other layer to it.
Yeah, the net run rate. It's like a tiebreaker situation can really make or break a team's chances in a tournament as tight as this one.
Exactly. And in going into this match, the West Indies really needed a strong win to boost their net run rate and stay ahead of some tough competition.
Absolutely. You've got South Africa playing some fantastic cricket. England always a threat. Every win, every run counts.
High stakes all around. And from what I'm seeing here, the West Indies definitely rose to the occasion, taking home a dominant 8-wicket victory.
Dominant is the word. 8 wickets in T20. That's a massive margin, especially on a stage as big as the World Cup.
Talk about making a statement. And the star of the show, Karishma Ramharack, am I right? Her bowling figures just scream, player of the match.
For good reason. 4 wickets for 17 runs in a T20 match, that's practically unheard of. To put it in perspective, you get a maximum of 4 overs to bowl in an innings, so to take that many wickets while being incredibly economical, that's top-tier bowling.
Those numbers speak for themselves. Now, there's one thing in the report I wanted to ask you about. It mentions Ramharack getting a couple of players stumped. Now, I'm still wrapping my head around some of the finer points of cricket, so for those of us who are still learning the ropes, what exactly does stumped mean? Sounds like the wicketkeeper plays a big role.
You got it. Okay, so picture this. A batter takes a step forward to hit the ball, right? They're focused on where the ball is going, maybe trying to hit a big shot, but in doing so, they might unknowingly step out of their crease, that little safe zone behind them. Now, the wicketkeeper, who's basically like a ninja behind the stumps, if they catch the ball and manage to knock off a bail before the batter gets their foot back, that's a stumping. Requires lightning-fast reflexes and, of course, some serious coordination between the bowler and the wicketkeeper.
And it was Shemaine Campbell behind the stumps for the West Indies in this match, right?
That's right. Campbell was on top of her game. Really made a difference, those stumpings, especially early on. Talking
about early on, were there any of those wickets that really shifted the momentum for you? I mean, I feel like getting a wicket early in the game just kind of puts the pressure on,
Huge momentum shift. Getting a wicket early in T20, it's a gift. Ramharack, she got Shati Rani out pretty early and then followed it up with boom, boom, 2 more wickets. Mariah Story and Shorna Akhtar in quick succession. Really put Bangladesh on the back foot.
It sounds like they never really recovered. I imagine when you're trying to score quickly in T20, every run is crucial, so to lose those early wickets.
Tough to bounce back from that.
Yeah.
It's like you're constantly playing catch-up, trying to make up for lost time. They never quite found their rhythm, never really managed to score at a good clip.
Yeah, the report mentioned they never really got above 6 runs and over for any sustained period. So even though Bangladesh couldn't pull off the win, their captain, Nidra Sultana, she put up a good fight, ending with 39 runs. What do you make of a performance like that? Even in a loss, does that say something about a player?
Oh, absolutely. Shows real character. It's like the team's down, but she's out there leading by example, showing them that she's not giving up. That kind of attitude can be infectious. Really lifts the spirits, even in defeat.
Definitely something for her teammates to rally behind. All right, let's switch gears a bit and talk about the West Indies chasing down that target. I mean, they made it look almost easy.
Clinical performance. And you got to give credit to Hayley Matthews for that. She's had a bit of a slow start to the tournament, but she really came alive in this match.
Yeah, she was on fire. That quickfire, 34 runs off 24 balls, that really set the tone for their chase. How important are those early runs when you're batting second in a T20?
Oh, they're massive.
Yeah.
It's all about momentum in this format. You get a few boundaries early, the scoreboard's ticking over, takes the pressure off the whole team. That partnership between Matthews and Stephanie Taylor was crucial. They just took control of the game.
And speaking of Stephanie Taylor, huge milestone for her in this match, right?
Absolutely. 1,000 runs in T20 World Cup matches. That's entering legendary territory. Shows incredible consistency at the highest level.
1,000. Wow. That's incredible. But didn't the report mention something about Taylor picking up an injury during the match as well?
Yeah, unfortunately, she had to retire hurt. Always a worry, especially with a big match against England coming up.
England is in top form right now. Losing Taylor for that match would be a huge blow to the West Indies.
No doubt about it. But hey, let's not forget how Deandra Doughton finished things off for the West Indies. Back-to-back sixes. Talk about ending on a high.
What a way to finish. The crowd must have gone wild. What goes through a batter's mind in those moments when they just decide, yep, I'm going for the six, not once, but twice?
It's a mix of skill, confidence, instinct. The pressure's on, the adrenaline's pumping. You just got to trust your gut and let your skills take over.
Pure magic. So we've got it all here. Those game-changing wickets, a captain's fighting spirit, and ending it all with a bang-bang.
The beauty of T20 cricket. It's anyone's game. And the West Indies showed us what they're capable of, some real individual brilliance out there today.
It's that team effort that wins you matches, right? But let's zoom out for a sec. What does this win mean for the West Indies moving forward in the tournament? They're sitting pretty at the top of Group B, but with that England match coming up.
Huge momentum boost, for sure, no doubt about it. But England, well, they're a different beast altogether. You know, powerhouse team, this next match, it's going to be a real test for the West Indies, especially if Taylor's injury sidelines her.
Yeah, that's a whole other level of pressure facing a top team, potentially without a key player. Do you think they might need to, rethink their strategy going into this one?
It's possible. I mean, do they play it safe? Or do they throw caution to the wind and just go all out with their batting? Whatever they decide, one thing's for sure, it's going to be a match you won't want to miss.
That's the beauty of this tournament. You just never know what's going to happen next. Every match has the potential for an upset, for new stars to be born.
Exactly. And this West Indies team, they've got that spark, that potential to really shake things up.
Yeah.
That blend of experience and raw talent, it makes them so exciting to watch.
They've got all the pieces. It's just a matter of putting it all together when it matters most.
Yeah.
So for our listeners out there, what's the one thing you want them to remember about this match?
I think it's the reminder that in T20 cricket, any given day, anything is possible. We saw it firsthand today. Those standout individual performances, those moments that change the entire game, and a team rising to the challenge. T20 keeps you guessing until that very last ball.
It's a roller coaster ride from start to finish. And for the West Indies, well, their journey continues. Will they overcome that next hurdle against England? Will we see more of those match-winning performances? Only time will tell. Thanks for joining us today for this deep dive into the incredible world of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup.